they we've had Billy D, who talked about the body positivity and everything. Um, I think Kane Sosa talked about being able to level himself up so that he not only sounds the part but looks the part as well. Now, I don't know if you follow him or not, but he's doing it. Like he got his body is not where he wants it to be, but he's like, I'm looking so much better. So he's trying to give his fans and followers the total package. But her platform is just, it's one that we haven't touched upon on the show. And so I definitely wanted to talk to her about that. Her father, Lennie Weinrib, was a voiceover actor in Hollywood. He brought characters to life, such as Scrappy Doo. You remember Scrappy Doo?
Yeah, I remember him.
That's her pop.
I know, I was reading that earlier. That's crazy.
Yeah. So she's also the lead singer to a rock band that she founded 6 years ago called the Flick Leslies. And she was saying, she had no intention of staying in Chile all of this time. But, things started happening. She got into a relationship, and she thought the relationship was going to be solid, and then it fell apart, and then she started the band, and now, they're doing good. And so, but she has decided that 2019 she's coming back to the States. So without further ado, I want to play I'm Bitter by Alice. And that was Bitter by Alice. I'm going to try something and see if this works.
Hey, hey.
Rich, can you hear her?
Yeah, I can hear her. She on?
Yep, I'm here. It's a miracle.
Dope.
So we just played Bitter.
Awesome.
And I'm kind of blown away by Bitter. Like I don't remember what the first song was that I heard by you, but it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one, and it wasn't Glory either.
Maybe it was Janet. Was I on a motorcycle?
Yes.
Okay, that's Janet.
Yes. And I was like, damn, who is she?
Very cool. That's exactly the reaction I want.
So we're trying to make this work. We did say that we would bring her back on a pre-recorded show, but we're trying to make this work tonight while we have her on with us now. So I've already read your bio, and I talked a little bit about, what has kept you there for so long, the new relationship and the relationship going south, and then, the new band. What I want to talk about, and I was, saying to our listeners as well as to Rick, everyone comes on the show and they have their own, different platform, something that they are passionate about. And in reading your bio, you stated that your aesthetic is inspired by drag. Your message of strength and self-love is clear.
Yeah.
That you performed at Pride, for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
So talk to me about your platform.
Yeah, basically, so my main message would be, I was bullied the shit out of in school because I didn't speak Spanish, and then I was super overweight, and I don't know, so I kind of want to be the queen of the bullies, the queen of the freaks, and just send out a message that you have to be yourself, you have to be unique, you have to, lose the fear of whatever anyone might say, and just, life is short. And I love drag because drag allows you to be several characters and be goofy and be sexy and be whoever you want to be, and also it's kind of a shield. Drag is a shield from all that because it's like, oh, you're going to mock the pink hair? Fine, and I'll use orange hair, and you'll just mix it up, and it's like you're also shielding yourself, and it's also very theatrical, and I like it a lot. Yeah, so that's basically my message of just, being brave, and standing up for yourself.
How did you get asked to perform at Pride?
I got asked to perform in Pride in Madrid because they heard Glory, and they really liked it, and I was nervous because I'm like, they're not going to give me a chance because there's nothing of me singing live online, and they're not going to put me on stage if there's nothing, that proves that I won't make a mess out of their show. But they were like, they believed in me, and someone else on the team who knew me, they were like, dude, believe in her, she can perform it live. And they actually gave me a pretty sweet spot at closing night in World Pride in Madrid last year. It was awesome. It was really, really beautiful. I felt like Rolling Stone on that stage all by myself. I had no backup dancers, no nothing, and it was awesome. It was really, really cool. And also based on that, I got offered Pride here in Chile, and I was the closing act in front of 100,000 people here in Pride in Chile, and that was also outstanding. It was like an ocean of people, and it blew my mind. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced.
Wow. You said 100,000 people?
Yep.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yep, that was this year in June.
Wow.
That was beautiful. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to top off.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think even if I told people I'm giving out free money, I wouldn't even be able to gather that many people.
Wow. So, do you prefer studio or performing?
I always tell people that I love it all. I love building the outfits and putting together the photo shoots. I love being in the studio because it's very demanding, and I also love performing. It's so energetic. You give everything, and it's so it has so much to do with the energy of the crowd. People don't even realize how important it is for us on stage, for them to be screaming and singing our lyrics and just there with us, because when the audience is just like having a break and not paying attention, it's much more difficult. But when they're there with you, oh my God, it's a totally different experience. It's like making love to the audience. It's very different.
Well.
Yeah. Too graphic? I need to keep it PG-13?
Oh, no. I'm trying to think why I never was the performer. If it's like making love to the audience, because I love making love, so yeah.
Yeah.
Now, take us back to when all of this first started for you.
Music?
Yeah.
Wow, I have never had a life without music. I don't know if you actually read this in my bio, but my dad was a voiceover actor, and he's the voice to Scrappy Doo.
Yes.
Fred Flintstone Jr. and a lot of other voices. So he basically started, when I started speaking, he started teaching me how to play with my voice and just be different characters and make a voice like I'm old and act like I'm a fairy and like I have a deep voice and then have like a really high voice and he started to teach me how to play with my voice and just treat it as a toy. He also taught me how to act and stuff, and I think the most valuable thing he taught me is it doesn't matter if you make a mistake with your pitch or your range or anything on stage. It's not about those notes, it's about connecting and it's about telling a story. He was like and Elvis and Rita, rest in peace, they told a story, and that's how you connect with the audience regardless of the language or whatever. So I started speaking. It's music has always been a part of my life. And I realized with The Little Mermaid singing Disney songs, and especially with that movie, I felt this drug and this adrenaline rush in my body, and I was like, oh my God, I need to feel this forever. I remember that. I think I was 4 or 6 years old, and I was like, I need to never let go of this sensation, And it still hasn't gone away. I feel every time I'm on stage, every time I'm in the studio, it's my longest lasting lover, music.
How would you describe your musical style?
Energetic and brave, and I don't know. I just try to always keep it real. I try to always act like I'm ripping out pages from a diary and sharing it with people because I thought, you know what? Yeah, it's scary. It's scary to open up so much, but at the same time, if I'm not real and I don't make it cathartic and I don't tell you guys the truth, then I'm never gonna really give something, Because I remember artists when I was growing up. They made a difference in my life, Artists I remember Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, also maybe rest in peace. His voice and his lyrics, they got me through puberty, So I want to be that to little girls being bullied and little boys. And a lot of people they've written to me and they're like, your bravery and you being colorful and you being honest with us, it makes us want to be honest and energetic and, and just fuck the world and let's put the world together. You know what I mean? It's just keeping it real. And I just basically sing about whatever I want to sing about. And I love rock. So I have a lot of rock in my voice, but electro pop really speaks to me because you can just play with it, and do whatever you want. So, yeah, basically, I don't know, just raw energy, powerful female vocals, I don't know. It's hard to describe yourself, so.
And in what way would you say that your music that you're putting out now has evolved from when you first started writing music?
I think it's evolved a lot because I think when I first started writing music,